Welcome to Let's Talk Investing, a co-production of the Globe and Mail and the Investor Education Fund. I'm Rob Carrick, personal finance columnist at the Globe and Mail, and with me is John DeGoey. John is an investment advisor, and he's also the author of The Professional Financial Advisor, 2nd edition. John, let's talk about the no advice problem. I'm paying fees to my advisor one way or another, and all I'm getting is a bunch of mutual funds to invest in. What should I do in that situation?
The thing you should always do in that sort of a situation is to shop around, because there are other advisors that would be quite happy to offer the advice and actually give you advice and be paid for the trouble with actually doing the work as well.
Now let's quickly recap in bullet point form the services an advisor should be providing for you.
Perhaps let's just say could be, because different advisors do different things, but they could be helping you with financial planning in terms of financial independence calculations, decisions about whether to pay down your mortgage or to invest, helping you to calibrate how much money you're going to need when you retire, those sorts of planning sorts of decisions. But they can also help you with things like minimizing your taxes, which may or may not include doing a tax return for you, making sure you have the right amount and the right kind of insurance, looking at elements of your estate plan, your wills, your powers of attorney. And then on the more complex side, you might have corporations and that sort of thing, and there might be some work that can be done with an accountant, for instance, to sort of help to liaise and strategize.
John, is there a role for an advisor who just provides investments?
I think so. I think there are some people that have a very basic plain vanilla situation, and if that's all they need, then that's all they should be expected to pay for.
But they should be paying less in fees, though, than for an advisor who provides the full gamut of services.
They should be. The situation is such that the advisor, if you're working on a commission basis, will get paid the same whether the advisor does those things or not. But certainly in theory, if you're doing less for your client, you should expect to be paid less.
John, before we go, I wonder if you could explain how do-it-yourself investors are sometimes paying fees for advice, even though they're providing their own advice. How does that work?
Well, I think there's a great misnomer with what you have here in Canada with discount brokerages, because there's no real discount on the mutual fund side. If you want to buy a mutual fund and you go to a discount broker and you use a traditional fund that might be offered through an advisor, that fund will pay a trailing commission to the discount brokerage, and that's a commission that's supposed to be for advice, even though we all know that brokerages like that don't offer any advice. They don't even hold out as doing that. In fact, they expressly require that the person opening the account understands that they're not going to be getting any advice. So here we have an advisor, a brokerage firm that is actually collecting trailing commissions for advice that is neither requested nor received.
Okay, so discount brokers are not offering a discount when it comes to mutual funds.
That's right.
Thanks, John.
My pleasure.